Ahoy there, nautical truth seekers. I am Aries Ezra, your decorated skipper on this voyage, and you have just boarded the illustrious ship Nautical Awakenings, where we have daily deep dives into Esoterica and sail vastly through the waters of truth. Today, we embark on an enthralling expedition into the heart of Eastern mythology and history. Our destination? The enigmatic archipelago of Japan, often revered as the land of the Immortals. Together, we'll navigate through ancient legends, historical quests, and cultural exchanges that have enshrouded Japan in an aura of eternal mystique. It's time to get nautical. The mythical origins, Mount Penglai, and the 8 Immortals. Our journey begins with the legendary Mount Penglai, a paradisiacal isle in Chinese mythology believed to be the dwelling place of the 8 Immortals. These celestial beings, each endowed with supernatural abilities, epitomize the Taoist pursuit of immortality. Mount Penglai is depicted as a utopian realm where palaces of gold and platinum shimmer amidst landscapes adorned with jewels growing on trees. In this ethereal paradise, there is no pain, hunger, or disease. People live in perfect harmony, and magical fruits can heal any ailment, grant eternal youth, and even resurrect the dead. The rice bowls and wine glasses never empty, symbolizing abundance and perpetual life. Xu Fu's quest, bridging myth and history. Venturing further, we encounter the historical figure Xu Fu, a court sorcerer under Emperor Qin Shi Huang. In 219 BC, Xu Fu was entrusted with a monumental mission to voyage across the eastern seas in search of the elixir of life, believed to be on Mount Penglai. Leading a fleet of 60 ships, accompanied by 3,000 virgin boys and girls, craftsmen, and armed with supplies, Xu Fu embarked on this ambitious expedition. After years at sea without success, he reported encountering a giant sea creature obstructing their path. In response, Qin Shi Huang dispatched archers to aid him. Xu Fu set sail once more, but this time, he never returned. Historical accounts suggest that he reached a land described as having flat plains and wide swamps, where he proclaimed himself king and chose to remain, never to return to China. Centuries later, during the later Zhou period at 951960, monk Yichu wrote that Xu Fu had landed in Japan and identified Mount Fuji as Penglai. This account has led to the legend of Xu Fu in Japan, where numerous memorials and temples are dedicated to him. Xu Fu is credited with introducing advanced agricultural techniques, medicine, and sericulture, significantly influencing Japanese society. He is venerated as the god of farming, god of medicine, and god of silk in various regions of Japan, symbolizing the fusion of Chinese and Japanese cultural narratives. Cultural syncretism, the 8 Immortals and the 7 lucky gods. As we delve deeper, we uncover the fascinating interplay between Chinese and Japanese deities. The 8 Immortals of Chinese lore, known for their unique powers and adventures, find intriguing parallels in Japan's 7 lucky gods Shikifukujin. This confluence reflects a rich history of cultural exchange, where myths and religious beliefs traverse seas, intertwining and evolving within the Japanese spiritual landscape. The 7 lucky gods, comprising deities like Ebisu, Daikokuten, and Benzaiten, are believed to bring good fortune and prosperity. Their attributes and stories bear resemblances to those of the 8 Immortals, highlighting the shared motifs and mutual influence between the two cultures, mountains as sacred abodes. The Japanese perspective. In Japanese tradition, mountains have long been revered as sacred dwellings of deities and immortals. Mount Fuji, for instance, stands as a symbol of spiritual ascent and eternal presence. This reverence mirrors the Chinese mythos of Mount Penglai, suggesting a shared cultural motif that mountains are bridges between the mortal realm and the divine, places where the earthly meets the eternal. The belief in sacred mountains is deeply ingrained in Japanese culture, with numerous peaks considered abodes of kami gods and sites for pilgrimage and spiritual practice. Immortality in Japanese folklore, the tale of Yao Bikuni. Delving into Japanese folklore, we encounter the tale of Yao Bikuni, or the 800-year-old nun. According to legend, a fisherman caught a ninjyo, a creature resembling a mermaid, and brought it home. Unaware of its nature, his daughter consumed its flesh and subsequently gained immortality. She became a Buddhist nun, traveling the country and witnessing centuries unfold before her. Eventually, weary of eternal life, she returned to her hometown, entered a cave, and ended her life, seeking release from her unending existence. This story serves as a cautionary tale about the burdens of immortality and the natural cycle of life and death, sennin, the immortal hermits. In Japanese mythology, the term sennin refers to immortal hermits or sages who have achieved enlightenment and supernatural abilities through ascetic practices. Often depicted residing in remote mountainous regions, sennin are believed to possess powers such as flight and longevity. Their existence embodies the pursuit of spiritual transcendence and the quest to overcome human limitations. The concept of sennin is closely linked to Taoist influences and reflects the integration of Chinese philosophical ideas into Japanese culture, Jurujin and Fukurokuju, gods of longevity. Within the pantheon of Japan's 7 lucky gods, Jurujin and Fukurokuju are particularly associated with longevity and immortality. Jurujin, originating from Chinese Taoist beliefs, is considered the incarnation of the southern pole star and is revered as the god of longevity and the elderly. He is often depicted riding a deer and accompanied by symbols of long life, such as cranes and tortoises. Fukurokuju, also derived from Chinese Taoist traditions, embodies happiness, wealth, and longevity. He is typically portrayed holding a staff and a scroll, symbolizing wisdom, and is often accompanied by a peach, a fruit believed to confer immortality. Before we continue our quest through the legends of Japan, let's take a moment to acknowledge our generous sponsor, Dubby Energy. Just as we explore timeless tales and ancient quests, Dubby is dedicated to providing clean, jitter-free energy that stands the test of time. Experience the excellence and enduring quality with Dubby Energy, your trusted companion on every journey. Check out the link in the video description below, and be sure to use code ARIES11 for 7 to earn 10% off your order. Thanks again to Dubby and all for supporting this channel. Now, back to the land of the Immortals, Shinto perspectives on immortality. In Shinto, the indigenous spirituality of Japan, the concept of immortality is intertwined with the veneration of kami sacred spirits associated with natural phenomena, ancestors, and deified individuals. Unlike the linear notions of life and death found in some religions, Shinto views existence as a continuous cycle, emphasizing harmony between the living and the spirits of the deceased. Ancestral spirits are believed to remain present, offering guidance and protection to their descendants. Through rituals and prayers, the living honor these spirits, ensuring their benevolence and maintaining a balanced relationship between the physical and spiritual realms. Buddhist influences on Japanese conceptions of immortality. The introduction of Buddhism to Japan in the 6th century CE brought new perspectives on life, death, and the afterlife, which intermingled with existing Shinto beliefs. Buddhism emphasizes the impermanence of all things and the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth samsara. The ultimate goal is to achieve enlightenment nirvana, thereby escaping this cycle and attaining a form of spiritual immortality. This Buddhist influence led to the incorporation of Buddhist deities and concepts into Japanese spirituality. For instance, Kannon, the Bodhisattva of compassion, became a prominent figure in Japanese Buddhism, embodying the compassionate aspect of immortality by aiding beings in achieving enlightenment. Additionally, the belief in reincarnation and the pursuit of enlightenment introduced a different dimension to the Japanese understanding of life and the possibility of transcending mortal existence, the enduring legacy. Japan as the land of the Immortals. As we chart our course back to the present, it's evident that Japan's epithet as the land of the Immortals is a tapestry woven from mythological visions, historical endeavors, and profound cultural symbolism. These narratives not only highlight the deep-rooted connections between Chinese and Japanese civilizations, but also underscore humanity's perennial quest for immortality and the eternal. The legends of Mount Penglai and Zhu Fu's voyages serve as enduring reminders of our collective fascination with the mysteries of life and the pursuit of the unknown. If this voyage through ancient legends and cultural intersections has ignited your curiosity, hoist the sails and join our crew by liking this video, subscribing to Nautical Awakenings, and ringing the ship's bell to receive notifications of our upcoming explorations. Share your insights and reflections in the comments below. What other mystical voyages shall we embark upon together? Thank you for sailing with us on this odyssey through time and myth. Until our next adventure, keep your compass aligned to wonder, and may your journeys be ever enriched with discovery and enlightenment. Fair winds and following seas, my spiritual shipmates. Peace and love.